Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, so, James, thank you for stopping by. Take your time. If you're still here anyway. But, yeah. So, the plan for today and this week is just kind of keep playing Forgotten Land. So, essentially, on Friday, we got through, about half the game. We made it to Winterhorns. We made it through, Wandaria. And, so we've got Winterhorns, Original Wasteland, and, Redgar Forbidden Lands left. As well as the, Forgor Dreams. So, essentially, the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to finish the main story today, do the Forgor Dreams, on Wednesday, and then I will not be streaming on Friday. It is a US holiday, and some stuff came up that I don't really have control over, so I won't be able to stream that day, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. But I feel like it's decent time to do so, saying as we should theoretically be done with this by then, and I don't want to start something new. So, Ray, welcome in as well, by the way. That's about it. That's all the housekeeping stuff to start with. So, let us... And... Up. I should redo my overlay. Now that I've changed a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, speaking of. I didn't really talk about this on stream. But that also reminds me I need to do a thing. Anyway, all my music, so essentially, all my music has officially been moved from my old username to my new username. I do need to work on, getting everything else kind of set up surrounding that. But I've gone through, I have redone all the album arts, to update them to the new username. The name on everything but Apple Music has been updated, or at least should be updated. If it's not updated yet, it'll take about like 2 weeks max, something like that. But at least on Spotify, which is kind of my center of focus, Spotify and not Apple, Spotify and YouTube Music. It's all under the new username, Azumari. So that should be a lot easier to find. Apple Music, for whatever reason, does not let you change your username. Or artist name, I should say. For whatever reason, they don't accept name changes. So, if you listen on Apple Music, sorry, not my choice. It's going to be confusing. But that's the nature of what they're doing. I have no control over that, so it's kind of forced to be that way. But I'm really happy with how the updates turned out. If you go to my Blue Sky, I don't think I have a command for that It should be down below the stream. Should be. Let me check. Do I have it in the YouTube description? I might need to add it if not. Okay, it's not. But if you want to join the Discord, it is linked there in links to my Blue Sky. I did a post thread thing about the updated arts and stuff like that, and just kind of showing the comparisons. I'm really happy with how they turned out, especially Forgotten by Time and Broken Halves. So I'm really happy with those. And now that I've been kind of updating that stuff, I've been kind of going through the motions of feeling like updating a lot of things that are kind of basic or simplistic or a bit out of date. Namely, one of the big ones is my overlay. It's still just a cropped box from my old overlay that utilized having a single chat before I started dual streaming. So I should probably go through, update that. I should probably look through different chat models. I want to redo kind of the general layout to be more in line with what is typically seen, which unfortunately means that chats are going to be smaller, most likely. I mean, I guess my layout is closer to what like Doug has, which I guess is kind of how I went about formatting it, without like the overlaid theme. I don't know. I'm gonna go through all that eventually, so not today or anything like that. But that is something that I'm probably going to do in the near future. Just as kind of like a you know, a thing. But let's get into gameplay. I am going to start with a warm-up. This warm-up being the Meta Knight tournament, Meta Knight Cup. Now, I could have done the Glitch Cup, but I decided against it. Because, you know, this being a warm-up and all, it should be a bit more than 6 seconds. And you're dead. That's one. Now, I am going to make this a bit more challenging for me. I'm going to specifically use the abilities that they give me on each fight. I missed. I am not great with Cutter. I'll be 100% honest. It's a good ability for the most part, but for very similar sort of like styles, I much prefer Sword. Okay. That's fine. Nyom. Well, neither one of these options is amazing for me. But I will take Drill in this specific case. Drill is not bad against, why do you have invincibility there? All right. I don't know why this... I don't remember Wispy having the invincibility up here. Like, for whatever reason, it feels like Wispy has a lot more invincibility than he should. Yeah, that felt weird to me. I don't know why. But it doesn't matter because fight's pretty much over. Like, that is whole B simulator. And here we go. Bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da da. Ta-da! And, fun fact, if you grab his sword, he'll go, and he'll grab his old sword from Kirby's Adventure. Fun fact for ya. And he just has multiple of those, so it doesn't really matter. Ta-da! And the reason I wanted to do that is because now I can officially upgrade Sword to have Meta Knight Sword. That is the entire reason I wanted to do that specifically. Yes, thank you. Forgot how long this takes. Alright. And I have just enough rare stones for it. I'll let the cutscene play out once. Woo! And there we go. Alright, let us continue. So up next we have Winter Horns. Which is the area where my speedrun dies. But I'm not doing the speedrun. So forget. I know there's one early here somewhere. It's not there, okay. I really do love the Meta Knight Sword ability. Its only, like, downside at this point is that Morpho Knight Sword is just better. Is it not here? Is it later in the stage? It must be later in the stage. Right, that's a thing to focus on. It might be at the end of the stage. Or it's right here. I'll let him sleep. Oh, that was just for Gachapon. Unfortunate. Hello, Dragon Elements. Welcome in. Damn it. I rushed too much there. Nope, okay. Ta-da. Alright, I'm gonna try and make this go a lot quicker than it has been so far. I've been going pretty slow. Let me speed this up a bit. And in here we go. Now, technically, if I remember correctly... Yep, you don't even need to do the puzzle on that one. Seriously, just a gotcha. Okay. Speaking of gotchas, I went through and, I got pity on Jufufu on, Zenless Zone Zero, and promptly lost the 50-50, to Lycon. Very unfortunate. Just means I have a guarantee at Orphe. Because what I might do is I might, like, still pull on the banner. But I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna get nearly enough pulls to guarantee, like, to nearly, guarantee getter. But when it comes to, later on, the pulls carry over. The pity carries over, so I'm not that worried about that. And if I happen to get her, I happen to get her, which would be awesome. But, you know, on the other side, later today, in about 2.5 hours, actually, Project Sakai is going to be starting the, Bloomfest banner. And I'm gonna be pulling hard for, Kanade. Kanade Yoisaki. Or, Yoisaki Kanade, technically, is the correct order. The global release of the game, the one with the English translations, they flipped the two names for the sake of putting personal name first, family name second. Whereas in Japan, actually, it's family name first, personal name second. I remember there's one area that is defeat a sleeping naughty somewhere. I don't remember where, though. I clicked the jump button. For some reason, it didn't jump. I blame the game on that one, 100%. Okay, I managed to save it, which is good. Right, this one has the stand on top of 2 trains, right? Yeah. Okay, that one's not. Drink a cup of coffee. Come on. There we go. And unfortunately, this is where I have to give up sword for hammer. Or I will give up sword for hammer, I mean. Have to is, not quite right. And I think I'm set to just kind of keep moving forward. Because at this rate, I'm going to have plenty of Waddle Dees once again. Which, you know, is kind of like the whole point. They want it so that even like a casual player will get all of the Waddle. Like, we'll get enough Waddle Dees to make it on the first try. And I thought that was going to be another Waddle Dee. I was wrong. Damn it. This is secret passage number 1. Yeah, I might as well. And there's that. I don't remember off the top of my head where the other secret passage is. I know like how to get like into it, but I don't know where specifically in the stage it is. And I mean, it is one that I could like 100% theoretically just cheat into with the hammer space jump. But it's actually right here. I knew I would be able to find it because I knew generally what it looked like. Come on. Thank you. Alright, and I think I do have enough already for the, to unlock the boss, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Banana. And up we go. Hello. Hello, Vala. Welcome in. It's going pretty good. Inside the shipping container. Oh, yeah, I just kind of skipped right by that area. We're zooming through the stages. Yeah, because I'll get at least 6 more. Definitely more. So yeah, we have plenty. All right. Yep. I feel like I remember there being a thing where this was kind of necessary. Yeah. There we go. I'll let them all sleep. I stole all their food, but I'll let them all sleep. Ah, I should have grabbed that. Nope, don't need that. There's also a glitch there you can do. I don't remember it offhand, but... I feel like the last one is in like a final section and not actually in this area. Because I feel like I remember searching this area and not finding anything. I'm sorry, I know I can hear you, but I'm not gonna spend time trying to find you. Oh, no, okay. This is where you get Dragonfire, though, which is awesome. Hello. Which I will be going for this upgrade, I think. I might do Hammer Space Jump just for the sake of... Oops, forgot to jump. Just for the sake of getting it quickly, as opposed to... Like, and doing the Glitched Cup, I mean. As opposed to, like, going through a bunch of other means. Just for the sake of... You know... For being quick about it, as opposed to spending like 20 minutes going through getting enough stuff. Hello, Tyra, welcome in. Did I? Okay. I will write that down elsewhere. You know what? Let me do this. Gonna lag for a second. Bear with me. Okay. There we go. Very nice, Tyra. I played it back when it came out initially, and I played it again recently, and again a year ago. Nom. Now, technically, this is the slow way. In fact, in the actual speedrun, there is a way to avoid doing any of the fights. That is the speedrun tech that I am unable to do. And that causes me to lose my runs. Hello. Damn it. I thought I would be able to, you know. I thought I would be able to do that in one go, as opposed to needing to wait for the... But yeah, the speedrun does none of this. This stage, actually, they just skip right through. Bruh. All right. Fire is unironically the better combat ability. Ta-da! Bruh. I'm gonna lose it. Out of all... Holy shit. I don't know what collision I hit there. And I didn't jump. Something completely ate my jump there. If you're talking about as in the series as a whole, I would say Yo-Yo. In this game specifically, it depends on the upgrade, but either Morpho Sword or Masked DDD Hammer. There we go. My damn input didn't get eaten. Hello. I must have missed it in the first room. I did miss it in the first room. Well, not getting that waddledy. That's fine. Drill. I would prefer to have drill over that. Actually, for this specific fight, I would prefer no ability. I know, I'm not doing amazing with this fight, but... There we go. I had the choice between two abilities I don't like having for combat, and going abilityless, which I actually quite enjoy as like a added sort of thing. Come on. Got it. That was the most insane driving I've done yet in this game. Alright. Now for the hard part. I think I'm gonna take Dragonfire. Or not Dragonfire, yes. And you might say, what is so hard about a Wild Frosty? Just a single one after all these more difficult double fights. Well, it's not just a Wild Frosty. It's 3 Wild Frosties with cannons, or Shotzos, I should say. And there's that. And I'm not going to worry about that last Waddle Dee. I apologize to the Waddle Dee community. But I believe it's time to move on. Ooh, I don't remember which ability I need to use for the next one. I know there's one thing about sucking his hammer. All right. I'll grab this for the sake of it. I don't remember. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not too worried about getting all the Waddle Dees for the boss fights. All right. And this is instance number 347 of DDD being brainwashed. I wish I could turn up the music for you guys, but... You're not gonna get that without, also upping the sound effects. The speedrun actually does that. It literally grabs his hammer, and then gets rid of it immediately. I actually think for fire as well, so this actually seems a lot more like a speedrun strat. Except they don't get damaged. And drop the volume back down. And here we go. That is the other thing as well. Oh, clear without guarding is the other one. Okay. I mean, I kinda did. And I love that so much. And I'll tell you why. The stage clear is supposed to be a safe spot for you. Nothing's supposed to happen during the stage clear except you finding out what you got. But not in this game. Wow, that was a quick load. And here we go. Original Wasteland. Alphalin has been captured. Rescue Alphalin. Da da da. The wastes where life began. And I will try pseudo speedrunning this one as opposed to I've been playing decently casually. Damn it. No. I'm not gonna worry about grabbing those. I will, however... Give me that. Do this one quick. Unless this is for one of those things and I'm thinking of a different area. Which I might be. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'll grab them. Might as well. Ah, I'm thinking of the one over here. There we go. That's... Actually, no, I'm not. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm also not. Okay, this is the area I was thinking about. Now, there's something with Florina here. I don't remember what it is. I think it might be use ice? No, that was in Windaria. Oh, I needed to use Ringmouth for this. There's a way to get up here using Ringmouth. Yeah, over to the side there. Damn it. You fucker. Yep, thank you. Yeah, I was supposed to use Ringmouth to, defeat, Florina and just... I didn't think about that. Or not think about that, but I didn't remember that until after I got into the fight. No. Meat. Right, I need Ringmouth. While I'm here, I'll bring that one down. Because I do still need Waddle Dees to continue with the boss fight. So that's why I'm still grabbing Waddle Dees, despite the fact I said pseudo speedrun. By that, I literally just mean I'm going to go through it as quick as possible, and I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way. Particularly because, oh, I think there's a Waddle Dee here. It's like, if they're on the way, I'll grab them. Because I don't remember where all of them are. I don't. Oh, was it this one? It was. Okay. This is the one I'm going to go out of my way for because I really like this area. This one, I did not get until going through and, 100%ing the game. I didn't know this was here until much later on. Now, whether this actually contributes to 100% completion, I don't remember. But that's just a fun area. Yeah, that is its own thing. Oh well. Slight waste of time, but I think it's fine. Alright, before we move into the next one, or rather, I'm going to go through and do some of the treasure roads before continuing to upgrade fire. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad on Twitch, so you're not going to miss any of the main story or any of the main levels or anything like that. But just this way, we don't get pre-rolls for an hour afterwards, because I am going to be playing another hour at the very least. Let's do ice treasure. Start with that. Damn it. I thought I could get ahead of it. Excuse me. That one was bullshit. I was 2 seconds over, but... Oh. Actually, no, it was 45, not... Wait, it said 47. Oh, countdown timer. Never mind. I probably need 5 if I had to guess. Strike over freezing water. All right. Ta-da! Alright. That's 2. And I'll do 1 more for now. Because I'm gonna bet I'm gonna have time to do 1 more before the final boss. And let's do bomb. Bowling time. Ah, I didn't realize that the menus, like, the music was a clean transition. Ah, okay. That's fine. And there we go. Whoops. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's get back to it. That's 3. That actually might be enough. Next time we go back to Waddle Dee Town, I'll check. Which should be after this, this level. Kirby and the Forgotten DLC. Yeah. Welcome, Scarlet, by the way. Yeah, I haven't played this. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I haven't played a new file of this in about a year, and I want to replay it before the DLC. Nope. It's a later area. Full time. Also, yeah, this is the first game in the series where Naughty's, like, the sleep ability is actually helpful. It regains your health. In all the other games, it is literally just there as an obstacle for you. So that's a fun fact for anyone who hasn't played through any of the Kirby games. Deep sleep, which gives upgrades. Yeah. Yep. Buzzsaw cutter. I feel like there's... Oh, there is a speedrun skip here. Not so much a skip as much as a shortcut, but... Oh, so do I. Especially in a 3D setting. Because one of the big things is sleep was really good as a... Sort of like, what's the best way I can put this? Sleep was really good as an obstacle in a 2D setting. However, the issue with it kind of became... In a 3D setting, it's so much easier to avoid just everything. That it became useless as a, what's it called? It became useless as an obstacle. So you really didn't have a choice but to change it so that it had some sort of use. Now, I am doing this solely for the Waddle Dee, but you can actually skip along the side there. I'll actually show it off, if I can remember the proper way to do it. Come on. Thank you. I don't remember specifically. Oh well. I believe there's a way you can literally just, like, kind of walk along that wall so you can just avoid getting down to this area entirely. But I might be wrong. I might be thinking of someplace else. I've definitely gotten a lot slower. Oh, yeah. I've definitely gotten a lot slower at grabbing Waddle Dees. Not slower, that's a bad way of doing it. Of saying it. I've been grabbing a lot less Waddle Dees. The real question, though, is... Arrival Mall was in... the, natural planes here. So if Arrival Mall is here, but on a separate continent is Arrival Mall staff side, how large is that mall? Yeah, I feel like with that one it was less of a, like, I forgot about it and more of like a, you know, like, I knew it existed, but didn't think about it being in that specific stage. Yeah, I get that. I was kind of making a joke with that. That makes sense to me. Like, this is where all the offices are, as opposed to, you know, the actual mall. Yes, I know. I'll be right back. Now this Waddle Dee, I'm just gonna grab because it's an easy grab. It's kind of funny. Ringmouth, and in general, like, a lot of how this game is laid out reminds me a lot of Blowout Blast, which, I mean, I get is kind of the point. It's Blowout Blast was the test for 3D mechanics. Yeah, no, I completely get it. I'm a dumbass when it comes to just doing stuff, so don't take most of what I say seriously. Nope, just gotcha. Beam. On the second bar. Yeah, that is a good detail. Actually, I need to go this way. This too, like, the vending machine mouth also Also kind of gives Blow Up Blast feels. But yeah, no, I do love that, like, they kept the reference to Zelda in all that. Because, like, obviously you have the hat, which is a direct reference to Link. But, Galaxia's original, like, before it was given the name Galaxia by the anime, the actual ability you got while wielding it was called Master. It was the Master Sword. So I love that they did keep that. Of course. Oh, I thought those would be enemies I could. I knew Hammer was gonna be in here, but forgot that it was a bonkers fight. Cutter being necessary for ID. What do you mean? Well, I will say, I do like that, Cutter, you get it? Ah, yeah. Like I said, I'm not too worried about most of that. I did remember that I needed, Hammer for, this. I did remember that much. Nom. I did not mean to grab that. Alright, I should have plenty of Waddle Dees now where I don't need to grab any extras. I'll probably grab a few along the way still, just for the sake of it. This will give me water, correct? Yep. Right, I'm not, but I am trying to go, like, semi-quickly. Because I am trying to beat, like, the main story today. And, you know, I've already been going for a little over an hour. That's pudding, not ice cream, so that shouldn't count. Yeah, no. There you go. Ta-da! Yeah, so I shouldn't need any more realistically with, yes, I know there's a bit of audio lag here. When I'm tabbed out of OBS, it'll do that. But this will probably take another, like, hour or so to get through. Though, if I play my cards right... I could make use of speedrun tech to skip a stage. And just make it that much quicker. Not fully skip a stage, but you know what I mean. Just for the sake of getting through it quickly. I'll probably do that. I'll focus early on to get a lot of Waddle Dees. They're all on the way, I might as well. This is another instance of, the speedrun just knows where to go. So they don't even, like, use the light bulb in this next room. I will apologize. There's gonna be a little bit of flashing, just because that's how I play with light bulb. Wow, I overcorrected. I do this because it allows me to, kind of see where I'm going without, you know, dealing with them all too much. That's fine. I'm pretty sure they also have Tornado here in this speedrun. Which kind of just, you know, defeats the whole purpose of this section of puzzles. I'll grab this because I'm going to be upgrading. Hopefully hammer and fire. That's fine. Nope. Not gonna worry about that. Bye, Naughty. Bonk. Why do I feel like I remember something being here? Probably because there was something here in a later stage. Not in that exact area, but an area like it. And are the controls yeah, okay. We're good. Really? That's fine. Oh, this is the one with the cacti at the end. Oh, come on. Hello, Robinson. Welcome in. I did miss the one. But... I can. I responded to you. Alright, and that is to the boss. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Alright, come on. Silly Dillo time. I don't remember what ability I'm supposed to use here for it, but... let's see if fire is available. Actually, I think it might be hammer that it has you use. Fire is not available, so hammer is the best option here. Skip that. Yeah. I tried to do something that doesn't work in this game. Really, I mistimed that horribly. There we go. I am not playing well right now. Forgot how weird this first phase is. Fun fact, if you do the hammer space jump, you can actually, technically, get up to the top area. Back up to the top area, I should say. Damn it. I do think this is actively the worst boss fight in the game. Which, you know, that's nothing against, like, this boss fight. This is still a good boss fight, especially, like, given how Kirby works and stuff like that. It's just a matter of, like, it is so strange. And there's a lot of this, where you're just kind of, like, waiting. Yeah, that one's on me. Especially because I fucked up so much early on. Yes, I know, thank you. Hammer was not the best ability for fucking Silly Dillo. Silly Dillo really requires a lot of, like, range and or movement. Did I? No, okay. I have to redo this. I mistimed that. Off to an amazing start. See? Much better. And okay, yeah. I did the inputs, but I was also in the middle of throwing a bomb. Again, I got caught throwing a bomb. Like I said, lots of waiting in this fight. Damn it. There we go. I do not like the Silly Dillo fight too much. Like, from the standpoint of compared to the rest of the boss fights, I don't really care for Silly Dillo. As, like, an actual boss fight, it's a pretty good boss fight. It's just a matter of, compared to the rest, that is actively my least favorite. It also doesn't help that I'm going completely, you know, supposed to use hammer. That I'm going through it completely, like, upgradeless. Theoretically, I believe I should be going back to Waddle Dee Town? Question mark? Yeah. I'll use this opportunity to check up on which upgrades I can or cannot use. Hi, Bandy. Ah, yes. Fishing. Every good video game has a fishing minigame. The one disadvantage to all this. Yep, new upgrades are available. I only have 3. So I'm gonna look and see. I don't think I can do Dragon Fire, because I think that one utilizes 5. Could upgrade Bomb. could upgrade hammer to toy hammer. Oh, it does use 3. Awesome. Fire is great for both movement and yeah. All right, let me get. Let me have a Maxim tomato. Oops. Oh well. Orders it to go, eats it in front of him. Alright, here we go. Big finale. Quote unquote. This will probably take me 20-ish minutes. Then we have the final boss, which will probably take me 15-ish. So yeah. And we start. Enter the Fiery Forbidden Lands. I'm going to focus on getting a lot of Waddle Dees early on, like I mentioned. So that way, on a later stage, I can utilize the speedrun skips to kind of pass through the stage uncontested. I can't get up there. Okay. No, there's something to do with the lookout towers and one of those. Nope, that's a gachapon. Don't want that. Yeah, defeat 2 lookout woofies, and I don't remember how to get to the other one. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3. 4. Ah, I missed one back here. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, I can't get the other one. Damn it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Because I do need to focus on Waddle Dees. This is probably for the best. Alright. How do I get up there? I don't remember. Damn it. It's fine. There wasn't a, there wasn't a Waddle Dee in that one, so I'm not super worried about it. Excuse me. All right. Nice. I managed to save that. Somehow, some way. Oh, and I needed to come in here anyway. Because to get another Waddle Dee, I need this. Actually, hold on. There's a thing over here. Damn it. Waste of time. Yeah. Ah, well, I guess I could have gotten it there. Alright. I need to get over there as quick as possible. Yup. Ta-da! I missed the area at the beginning, unless that's in a different stage, but it shouldn't be. Alright. Let me guess. Find the secret area. Yep. And that's where you get... Is that where you get crash upgrade? That might be where we get crash upgrade. Not that I use crash in my playthroughs. Alright, that's 7. So I probably need like 27. I might need to go back. Or I might need to like utilize different meat. Hello, monkey. Now, I do need this. This is gonna be strange. think one more should do it. I don't know off the top of my head just how much health Crash takes away, so that's why I didn't go immediately for using Crash like with the earlier one. Also, I love the like little detail that ice can glide over not just water, but also lava. Bitch! Am I gonna die from this? Ah, it doesn't matter. Frick. I don't know if I'm gonna make this, is the issue. Whew. Okay, we're good. And in we go. Alright, this is a timed one. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Bitch. There's that one. All right. As much as I don't like Ranger as an ability on base, personally, I think Ranger doesn't get useful until you get Space Ranger. And this level is one instance of the amount of detail that this game can have. Because you go through here, go back through here, and like, oh, there's a thing here. Like, wow, there's so much detail. And that wasn't what I was expecting it to be, I'll be honest. Just like, wow, okay, they really thought of everything. They actually filled out the space. Then you come up here, and you're like, oh, okay, that's the end of the level. But wait, there's a target all the way back here. What does that do? Gives you Space Ranger. Like, they really just, like, filled out the area with stuff to do. Yeah, that's fine. I missed one windmill switch. I've realized that as I was going through that area. I'm like, there's something I'm missing. And that would take me to the area with the last Waddle Dee, I'm sure of it. This area... I am actually going to... go back to Waddle Dee Town real quick. And swap out abilities. Yes, thank you. I get it. This game really was a love letter to the Kirby series. Like, I wouldn't say it's as much of a love letter as Star Allies was, but I mean, Star Allies was a slow game. But like, you really got a lot of things about Kirby in this one that just the series as a whole is good with. Like the cuteness, the filled out areas, like it's the first 3D Kirby game, but you can really feel like there's so much love put into it and like for the series. Alright. And now you'll see why. Actually, I've got 2 more there. How many do I need? Oh, I can't see. Forgot about that. I should be good, because this will give me at least 3. Probably more. This one will give me at least 3. That's at least 6. This one will give me 3. That's at least 9. Plus extra ones that I grab along the way. I'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Now, why did I go back to swap abilities? Let's see if I remember the sequence. I didn't need to go back. Forgot about that. Excuse me. Thank you. And in we go. I feel like we're still on track. Coffee. Was this the right level? Or am I thinking of a different one? I might be thinking of a different one. Nope, I do need that. Ah. Here's the last one. I might be thinking of a different one. I'm probably thinking of a different one. I am thinking of a different one. Damn it. Ah. Oh well, I'll skip that one. I am thinking of a different stage, unfortunately. Sorry, Naughty, I needed the coffee. Like, even this, right here. This is very obviously, like, love for Kirby 64, because, factory inspection is not only, like... they're not only playing the OST from Kirby 64's, factory inspection stage. They're also, like, this is very clearly a, like, reference to the stage itself. Hole in the wall. Does anyone else remember that show? Like, I absolutely loved that show as a kid. Well, I say as a kid, but you know what I mean. Years ago when it was still on. That and Wipeout. Are they still showing Wipeout? I know Hole in the Wall isn't happening anymore. But, are they still doing Wipeout? Yeah, I skipped the control room. Okay, it is the final stage that I'm thinking of. Alright, Gathering of the Beast Council, let's do it. Ah, this one also has a secret passage. This is a secret passage I was thinking of. Graf, hello, welcome in. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well. I feel like Crash was important for something here, but I don't remember what. Damn it. Want to avoid that. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, we got hit with a heat wave as well. I know for a while, like, for the pictures I took in VR, like, I very much so had to, like, go out of my way to get in VR for, like, no more than 20 minutes because of how, like, hot it got. Eh, fuck it. It's a bit of a waste on Crash's end, but... Hello. Don't mind me. Damn it. Ooh, 104 is insane. Yeah, I want to say, like, so the area I'm at, tends to max out at around, like, 87-ish. Somewhere between 85 and 90. We hit mid-90s this past week. Which, again, that's not much compared to, like, you know, going through and dealing with, over 100, but you get accustomed to, like, specific temperatures, and it's, like, it's insane. Like, it reminds me of one time, down further south in the States. Like, I remember hearing of, like, people saying, like, oh yeah, they're, like, it's, like, 60 degrees, not even, like, it's, like, 50 degrees out. And, like, everything is closed because it's so cold. And I'm like, really? Cold for me is in the negatives. I would wear shorts in that weather. See, Dragonfire is just that much better. Bye, silly dillo. The good thing about this area, because like most Kirby games have a boss rush at the end, but the good thing with this game is it's just the second phase of all these bosses. Makes it so much easier. Now, if I remember correctly, on the top of one of these other ones, there was... I could be entirely wrong. I'm not going to spend too long on it. I will say this, however. This Waddle Dee took me a while to get when I was doing it on my 100% save. But I did this section so damn much. Because that right there. You don't get a view of that before having to hit it. Which caused me to struggle on that for a while. But ultimately, I got so good at that area that, like, for a while, I could probably have done it blindfolded. feel like I remember this being something. Ah, just Gachapon. Alright. Now, before we get into this final area, I'm gonna go and upgrade Amber. But in order to do that, I missed one Waddle Dee. I need to get some more rare stones. So I'm gonna run another ad. I will run a 2-minute ad, so it'll give me 40 minutes of no pre-rolls. So just bear with me. Twitch, you're gonna get 2 minutes of ads. I'm just gonna be doing the treasure area, so I'm not gonna be doing any of the main levels or anything like that. So feel free to go take a break, go to the bathroom, get a drink, any of that sort of stuff that you may need to do. I will not start the next stage until the ads are done. However, I do need bowling. Ta-da! I really like that stage. That's one of my favorites. I will grab a few of these just for the sake of it. Because I might upgrade something else as well while I'm there. Just for the sake of upgrading it. I likely won't end up using it because we've just got 2 bosses left. But you know, you could probably hammer space jump up all this. And, like, not even have to do the puzzles. I'm really curious if you can, actually. Yeah, I didn't get best time for that. I'm gonna try it again. Just out of pure curiosity. So, I know, ads are done. But just out of pure curiosity, I need to check. There's an invisible wall. There is an invisible wall there for that. That is insane. Okay, that is interesting. How far, like, when does the invisible wall disappear? Is it when you hit this one? No. Okay. Is it when you hit the first one? I am literally just testing because I'm really curious. Okay, the camera's moving forward. So you have to hit the first one. Okay. You have to hit the first one. Okay. That's really interesting. Okay. Sorry, that's just my curiosity getting the better of me with that one. Alright, let's go back to Waddle Dee Town. That... You got a really good look at how I, like, enjoy games. I like testing limits of games. I don't like Wild Hammer. So, you know, the sort of thing where I'm sure you have found out. I prefer fast, like, quicker attacks as opposed to more powerful attacks. That's just how I am. Alright. Let's do this. Final stretch. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Here we go. Already. Whee! Right, there's a skip there. So you don't have to wait for the elevator. Oh, and I definitely have enough, Now, technically, you don't need to use this. In fact, me going this quick with it is actively harming. I have enough. I'm sorry, Waddle Dees, but I'm on a time limit. And skip number 1. Goodbye. I believe this is the first one you can skip. And I messed up my timing. See? Skip number 1. I need that. Thank you, game. You know what? This is worth it. I just need to do this so I can get up. Come on. Why am I not doing this right? What is it that's making me, like... Is my A press not going through? Or is it because I'm too close to the wall? Or am I just mistiming it? I don't know. I was getting it perfect earlier. Okay. I just need to be extra careful so I don't lose the ability. Okay. Take two. Feel like there was a way to skip this one. Unless I am dumb, which I very well might be. It looks like I am. Okay, so it looks like this one you do have to actively do. Which is weird to me. No, you don't have to do this one. You actively don't have to do this one. What did I do wrong? Oh well, I might as well do it while I'm here. It's not like this is a speed run. Actually, yes, they do end up doing this one. I'll grab you for the sake of it. I still feel like there was a way to skip that, but looks like probably not, because it looks like it loads you into a completely different zone when you exit, which would make sense. There was a poster, by the way, in there. I just didn't grab it. Damn it. That is like magnetized to you. I see why they don't go through there. Yeah, no, there is definitely a way to skip that second area. In fact, I think there's a way to skip an earlier area too, because I believe you do it 3 times in this in this stage. Meow. And ta-da! And we're on the final stretch. And by final stretch, I mean we have 2 boss fights left, and that's it. At least for today. And then I only have, at this point, probably only like 10 minutes after I'm going to be done before Project Sakai has the Bloomfest gacha available. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. I get it. And up we go. In the presence of the king. My hands are sweaty. All right. Let's do this. Do I not get a max? There it is. It's like, do I not get a Maxim tomato before this fight? It looks like my best ability here is sword. I would have loved to have fire for this, but oh well. Not that worried about it. Here we go. Hey, guess what? I can do that too. And fight is over. Let's all go home. Get over here. Damn it. I was charging that, you dipshit. And game. Toy Hammer makes this game really easy. Because it both has like it has slightly less power than base hammer, but it's like twice as quick. You know, otherwise it wouldn't be an upgrade. And one of my favorite cutscenes in Kirby. And shows just how much King Dedede has grown as a character throughout the series. I really need to edit. Fuck. And I love that Kirby just tries to help as much as he can. That really goes to show how much DDD has grown as a character. And I love that he was like slow with the Waddle Dee, comforting, stuff like that. Just being like, hey, come on, you got this. And then just tosses him. Activated. Poyo, 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 poyo.
Authenticating. Entry code approved. Initiating facility navigation protocol.
I love that you're able to move around during this cutscene.
Welcome, visitors, to the Dream Discoveries tour of our science facility, Lab Discovera.
Ah, you can't get high enough.
You'll be introduced to the ultimate life form, specimen IDF-86. From the moment IDF-86 arrived on our planet, it began a campaign of destruction that threatens the native wildlife of our entire world. Luckily, our research team managed to capture it before it could complete its invasion. Once it was contained, our lab began studying IDF-86's spatial teleportation ability. Research that laid the groundwork for the planetary warp technology we enjoy today. However, 30 years after our research began, a warp experiment incident occurred in this facility. A new life form, separated from the main specimen, escaped in the aftermath. That new subspecimen has yet to be recovered. In the time since, IDF-86 has shown no signs of activity. It is now kept in a state of permanent stasis within the custom-made Eternal Capsule, here on the top level of Lab Discovery. And here we are.
And here we are.
Specimen IDF-86.
I don't know the speedrun skip to skip Leongar. So. Plus, I feel like skipping that is a lot more disingenuous to the game than skipping part of a level. Or a stage. Take a good look, Pink Intruder. Isn't this a beautiful sight? You're not even seeing the Great One in full form. They're incomplete without their other half. Long ago, the Great One granted the people of this world a miraculous power. Those people left this world behind and entered a land of dreams. Once the Great One is complete again, I know we will also receive this miraculous power. We, the ones they left behind in this forgotten land. They did it! They said the thing! And now the time has finally come. That's right, this small creature here is the Great One's missing half. Finally, after all our planning and effort, we can help the Great One reach their complete form. We've dreamed of this moment for so many years. If you dare to stand in our way, we'll feast on your hide. Yeah, there's a very specific area. In here. That you can hammer space jump through the ceiling, get out of bounds, and fall down into the post-Leon Gar fight version of this arena by going around the outside of Collision. It's very, like, precise and insane. Ooh. Give me just a moment. I'm doing a thing. PC, cooperate, please. Okay. There we go. That should do it. You dare. Plan ruined. Important plan. Needed labor. Opened vortex. Found workforce. Brought here. And yet, error made. Irksome pink contaminant. Just like how in Planet Robobot, Susie, calls Kirby, pink insect? Something like that? It's a very similar sort of story. Careful planning now wasted. No more planning. No more patience. Instead, everything shall be consumed. And this moment is what gave this the fear rating in the EU. Is whatever this thing turns into. Yeah, so you can actually drop down into this area, because this area here is directly below the Leongar boss fight, like, arena. And you can actually drop down into here and hit this loading zone to move on from it. Fun fact. Like, this thing is genuinely creepy. I mean, they needed to fit some sort of horrible being in here somehow. This should take care of it. There we go. Just... Alright, here we go. It is time. I will boost the audio for you guys. For the amazing music. 2 planets approach the Roche limit. Mistimed that horribly. There's phase 1. Dragonfire makes this fight so easy. Just like fire in general makes this, like, being able to burn your opponent makes, like, it really simple. Hello, Pikmin fan. Welcome in. This one. I actually believe it's quicker to do that phase without the ability. But it doesn't matter because the fight's over. I feel like I should have done that boss fight ability list. That would have made it more climactic. Am I going to buy the Switch 2 edition itself? No. Am I going to buy the DLC that the Switch 2 edition comes with? Yes. Essentially, I am going to upgrade it to the Switch 2 edition, yeah. Such incredible power. Whatever it's trying to do, it's going to be pretty bad. What is it, Kirby? Whoa, is that your home? Dad's planet Popstar? Oh no, it's pulling Popstar through that huge vortex. It wants your world to collide with this one. We have to stop it, but how? Optimus Prime. And I love that the final phase of most Kirby games is some variation of the invincibility theme. I love it so much. Actually, you typically don't want to hit them because it's slow. And I love that the buildings just so happen to line up in the proper way for you to be able to do this. It's just, they're creating a bridge. And I love that they go like to a chiptune sound as well during this. The power of friendship. And time. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm very aware that it's out on August 28th. I'm planning on getting it the day of. And I do plan on streaming it, by the way. I don't know how long of a stream that's going to be. I do plan on, like, I don't know whether I would consider an endurance stream for it, but I am planning on playing through as much of it as possible day one. Is this Planet Popstar? Everything is being pulled in. I need to close the connection between worlds. Even if it takes all the power I've got. And this is the moment that every Kirby fan felt bad at not trusting this fucker. This cutscene always makes me emotional. All right. So, while the credits roll, and whatnot, Wednesday, I am going to do the Forgor Dream section of this game. That is the, like, post-game, quote-unquote, section. It is canon. This is the only game where the post-game modes are canon, which is awesome. But I will be doing that on Wednesday, going through the whole thing. And then, once again, I do not have, a stream on Friday, because stuff has come up. So I won't be able to stream on Friday. Next week, Not sure what I'll do off the top of my head, but I have a feeling it's going to involve Tetris in some way. Mocha Trema. Hope I pronounced that right. Welcome in. Hello. Unfortunately, you've hit the end here. But yeah, I will definitely, I'm gonna finish this on Wednesday. Next week, I'll probably do Tetris, like I said, because I do want to get back into that. I was looking through, a bunch of the old, VODs just to see what I used to do, that I've kind of fallen off doing, and Tetris is one of those things. So I'm gonna get back into that. You know, maybe like once every couple weeks or something like that. James, welcome back. Unfortunately, yeah, you did. This stream went a lot longer than I was expecting, I'll be honest. So, you know, it all works out. I love that they used the in-game models and stuff that they had just to, like, make these little dumb pictures for the credits. I love that so much. And that is why I will always say HAL is probably my favorite game company. They put so much love and care into every last one of their games. That's the other thing I was gonna do. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do next week. I'm going to figure out how to play The Adventures of Lolo. Adventures of Lolo. At some point next week. That is an NES game that came out prior to Kirby's Dream Land. That you may recognize the name Lolo from. Lolo and La 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 are a boss fight in Kirby, all the way back to Kirby's Dream Land. It was a game that HAL made prior to the Kirby series that kind of got thrown into the Kirby series. And I'd love to see how that game kind of formed. So I will be doing that next week. To be continued. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me today. So with that, thank you everybody so much for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful time zone. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Mwah.